We are down on the bayou as you get a look inside the Caesars Superdome here in New Orleans. Today we've got a matchup here in pivotal Week 7 as it'll be the Carolina Panthers taking on the New Orleans Saints. Season Week 7 is underway on EA Sports. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. A former Oklahoma State Cowboy, it's Chuba Hubbard. And a good physical run that time. He's going to wind up gaining 5 on that one.
5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure if you're back, you spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to move those 300-plus pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
Give him 15 there. The Panthers have a first down.
First and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Now Young. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down. You can look at the Saints defense. Against the pass, they're hoping to trend in the opposite direction because right now they're ranked number 26 in the NFL.
And those are the kind of plays that this unit needs to make because they know that going against a team of this magnitude and the way that they're playing, they cannot afford to let them get on the road or chip away their timing.
They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Third down.
Young. There's a short throw caught by Sanders. And he's going to get this down near the 30-yard line. 13 yards, first down, Panthers. That early game script that they drew up is working pretty well here on this first drive. Already in field goal range, Charles knocking on the door of the red zone.
You know, Brandon, when we met with the coaching staff, they kind of predicted that they would come out firing like this. I think you and I were a little skeptical it would be this easy, but they certainly knew what they were doing in scouting, in preparation, and understanding what their team was capable of.
They'll have to deal with a 2nd and 14 now after the loss.
36,
now here's Young. He's going to find and complete it to Renfro. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds.
It's a gain of 60.
A good-looking drive so far for the Panthers and a first down here.
First down. A gain of 16 yards. And the Panther
Young to throw it. Firing quickly here, and that's complete. And the Panthers are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. And defensively, these corners struggled last week. They're struggling again here early on the opening drive.
And you know that was not unnoticed on tape. So when they saw their struggle last week, guaranteed they went right into the game plan, attacked them early.
Chuba Hubbard with a lucky number 13 touchdowns now on the year. And the Panthers will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. A long opening drive, but a very successful opening drive. We call that methodical, I guess, when it takes that many plays.
Methodical and almost like a boxing match where you hit them with body blows. They can withstand them here. Look, they gave up the touchdown, but you don't feel like a knockout is there. But they keep doing that in the 4th quarter. That's when the knockout occurs.
It becomes tough for that defense if they're on the field that long. We'll see if they can continue that in future drives. And they'll get him down inside the 30 at the 27.
at their own 27-yard line.
Looking to put a drive together. possession. Rattler. Oh, he's going to take a shot right away. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. Here's 2nd and 10.
It leads to 2nd and 10.
To the air is Rattler. Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Inside the 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick 6 for a Panther touchdown. Fitzgerald now for the extra point.
Ryan Fitzgerald on for the extra point.
And it's good, and they have jumped out here to a quick 14-0 first quarter lead.
14. Saints nothing. Ryan Fitzgerald kicking.
So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. Able to slither by. Room to run at the 50. Still going inside the 30. Well, he nearly took it the distance. Not quite, though. What a great return as they finally corral him inside the 5 at the 3. They're quite a turn of events. This is 1st and goal from the 3.
Ready.
After the pick 6, they go right back to the air. Now he's going to step up and run. And he just throws this one away. Smart decision here this close to the end zone, and it brings up 2nd down.
And I think we're all starting to wonder with this early deficit, what will that do to their play calling? Do they feel like they have to be more aggressive? Because they're throwing to start the drive here, but it winds up incomplete.
They'll go again from the 3 here on 2nd and goal. Now Rattler. They'll set up the screen down to Kamara. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Good reactions there defensively. That screen was a little slow in developing, and they shut that one down with little gain.
This Carolina defense looking to keep him out of the end zone once more. 3rd and goal.
Let's go.
Kamara is into the end zone for a Saints touchdown. So they brought the extra point game down on the 1-yard line, and they're able to push this one across.
Yeah, I can just see your face right now because I know we're mind-melding on this one. Coach Madden would love this. Power football, hat on a hat, chest to chest, driving forward, touchdown.
Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they are back down to 500 following the loss last week. Consistency has been a real issue for them so far.
Brandon, you almost don't know what team is going to show up every week. I mean, there's no consistency with this ball club at all, and we feel that way. I know it frustrates the coaching staff, and it also has to frustrate the key leaders in the locker room. They got to figure out how to get coordinated.
2nd and 9.
Here we go.
The play fake. Now Young. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete.
One thing that you're going to see from this offense is that they love the matchup with their wide receivers against this secondary. That one wasn't successful, but don't expect them to back away from attacking all game long.
And he's caught on the sideline, but he's not going to have a...
Bro, come on.
They say he was out of bounds, so a big call there that brings up 4th.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. Take it at the 37. It's a 42-yard punt, but 8 on the return. And the Saints will
Nah,
take
that was
first
good, Eddie.
And 10.
Hey. I swear he got that in. Let me
The
go back and
Saints
watch
offense on the field, ready to get their drive started. And they are trying to create some separation within the division. And look, CD, I know that this is still the first half of the season, but this is a big matchup no matter where it falls because these are the top two teams right now in that division.
And if you can build a bit of a cushion as you head towards the second part of the season, that allows you to survive the expected injuries, potential upset losses, all of those things, and still be in good shape.
So it's a gain of 12 there on the reception. And that's going to make it third down and less than a yard.
Come on, set. Black swap. Yellow, go. Blue, check. Switch. Yeah, check white. Black swap, blue, check. Ready?
Here's Kamara trying to run for it. Yeah, maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. So after the run by Kamara, now another 1st and 10.
Ready, ready.
1st and 10 at the 25-yard line.
They'll play action here with Rattler. And this will be incomplete. Physical play on the football there on 2nd down.
Incomplete.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a handoff. Here's Kamara. And they got it inside the 10 and the 8. Now they'll have it 1st and goal following that gain of 17.
That's good for the Saints.
Here we go.
1st down.
Blue, 32.
1st and
Right,
goal at the 8-yard line.
They'll throw. Here's Rattler.
Come on, bro. Anyone else has a pick for right there.
Put a check mark in the box where the defense coordinator was saying, how well can we stay with these receivers if we're in man coverage? Because he just did it on that one, forced the incompletion. That'll allow him to get bolder with his pass rush, won't it?
Absolutely. Frees up your guys elsewhere. And he's got it. And he is in the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Alvin Kamara. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Saints are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Extra point splits the uprights. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And here comes a return from just beyond the goal line. And he'll be out of bounds across the 25.
1st and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And Charles, these early season in-division games are always interesting because you're still kind of figuring yourself out. But, well, this is taken in. It's complete. Touchdown, Carolina. A big play there. 73 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Extra point right down the middle. And the lead is now 21-14. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And Charles, what a battle this is within the division because these guys, they've got the lead, but not by much. On the other side of the field, they're knocking on the door and trying to equal them in the wins category.
And I love that second part that you talked about, equaling them in the wins category, because if somehow you get down to the end of the year and they're tied in record, head-to-head's always the first tiebreaker. So the winner of this game, they'll have a big advantage.
4 yards the gain, and it'll bring up a third down. We are in for a good one as we're through one on EA Sports. Ready for the second quarter from New Orleans. It's the Saints in possession as they've got it with a third down coming up. They are in need of 6 yards here if they hope to move the chains.
Red 38, white.
Rattler wants to throw it. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he is going to have the Saints first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
And the Saints first down. First and 10 at the 49.
Now a first down carry. It's Kamara. Oh, he's got a little daylight. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 73 yards rushing for him as he has been tough to stop here this first half.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Staying on the ground on first with Kamara. Able to fight for about 4 yards there to the 13.
Consecutive positive runs for him on the last 2 snaps. He certainly appears to be trying to put the offense on his back and just move them down the field when his number is called. The way he's running it, I keep going back to him.
And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 7 yards on the pickup there, and now they've got it first and goal.
First down. First and goal at the 6-yard line.
Throwing is Rattler. That is caught by Olave. Touchdown, New Orleans. A 5-yard touchdown catch. And the Saints are an extra point away from drawing level. The kick is good after right down the middle. We've got a tie game here, a back-and-forth first half. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And that'll be a little too hot to handle as it will skip through the end zone for a touchback here.
35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, partner, coaches always say that every play is designed to score a touchdown. Sometimes that's not really true, but last drive, that was the case. One play to get into the end zone, and now they'll try to duplicate that success here.
And it's rare for those moments to happen. Incredible when they do. And you saw the celebration. Pure, unbridled joy after that one.
Now a give. It's Hubbard going left. Down the numbers. There he goes. Inside the 10. Touchdown, Carolina. Chuba Hubbard with career touchdown number 60. And the Panthers are able to strike quickly here as they are in for 6. And that touchdown's going to put him in double digits now for the year. It's his 10th rushing touchdown of the campaign. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
On the double.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. And the points, they have come fast and furious in this quarter.
You really don't want to be on the defensive side of the ball right now, do you? Because you're either thinking, my replacement may get an opportunity.
Your head better be on a swivel.
Totally. Or maybe I just need to get out of the game for a while because I just can't slow these guys down. They've got to figure out a way to disrupt these offenses. And typically, one guy makes a big play, and that can help change things.
They'll be looking for disruption on both sides right now. So the incompletion, and now it's 2nd and 10, again from the 25-yard line. That one complete down the field to Smith. And all the way down to the 35. A big change in field position there. That's 40 yards on the catch and run.
First and 10 at the 30.
Here's Rattler. And that is incomplete. The coverage a little too good there. And it's 2nd down.
Incomplete. Leads to 2nd and 10 at at the 35-yard line.
From the gun, it's a run for Kamara. And running room scarce here. He's going to be stopped in his tracks at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. It's 3rd and 10.
Rattler from the gun, 3rd down. We'll try to do this, and a big loss here as he's taken down. Dafe Owe in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. So on 4th down, on is Lou Hedley to punt for New Orleans. Now this is going to work out well as it's out of bounds near the 13-yard line.
At their own 13-yard line.
This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out, looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field. And they take over. They'll set up shop at the 46-yard line.
Oh, this one
Last week was any indication we knew a pick was coming at some point. Last week it was interception after interception, and here we go again.
We actually quit counting last week at a certain point because I thought I was going to run out of figures because I'm not really skilled as a mathematician. But you're right, it felt like a matter of time, and you got to think the guys on defense, they couldn't wait for this opportunity after what they saw on tape.
Ready?
Kamara gets it again on 2nd down. That's some strong running there as he's down just shy of the 20 on the edge of the red zone. 103 yards rushing now for Kamara. It's a 1st down.
This guy's well on his way now to a big game on the ground. It's another good run there. Puts him over the century mark in yardage, and we're still in the 2nd quarter.
Let's go. Hut, hut.
On the counter, here's Kamara. And able to fight forward inside the 15 to the 13. Give him 9 on the carry that time, and they're set up with a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and 1.
Let's go now.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw.
Come on!
Incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They've given him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
That is not going to be any help as they dump him behind the line of scrimmage.
It's 4th down.
Spike, 60. Fury, yellow. Blue striker. Ready?
They'll go. Here's Rattler. That is caught. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown. Chris Olave. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Saints take the chance on 4th and goal, and it pays off with 6. Extra point splits the uprights. And we got a tie game here, a back-and-forth 1st half. So right back to square one, tied at 28 as he kicks it away. And able to get this out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive because remember last time out, They threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Yellow, check, pink. Yellow, line. Hey, green. Black swap. Opposite, green, set.
And they'll run on first down with Hubbard. Gets past one man. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That good for 22 and a first down. We've seen him break off a big run already in this game, and for a second, that would look like it might be another.
Yeah, I think that any defense would say, look, we can't let him get to the second level, because sometimes he'll break off the big run on his own, but oftentimes you get additional blocking at the second level, which gets you deeper into the secondary.
And he'll bring this one inside the 40.
Anybody in here right now?
Solid run on first down, gain of 7, leaves him with a 2nd and 3.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely, pretty good run on that last
phone you at the
get a
moment.
first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Part of what we're seeing so far as a defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and shorted the sticks.
Right. That's going to be intercepted. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints are going to have it here as they'll start at their own 24-yard line.
Well, those have been a problem for them all season, but never quite as much as they have in these last few minutes. Let's count it up now. A pair of picks on his team's last 2 drives and double-digit interceptions this season. I don't care if you're the best in the game or an undrafted rookie. You've got to take better care of the football or you're going to cost your team chances.
And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. It's a gain of 34. And we're pointing out, after that last completion, that puts this young quarterback over 10,000 yards passing for his career. And fair to say, he's not done yet.
No doubt about it. He's really just getting started because he's not quite into the prime of his career. So it's likely he's going to hit a few more of these milestones as this career progresses. So let's face it, we'll acknowledge this number.
Yeah, you got that take off
Celebrate the milestones down the
get
road.
Jordan so we can get
32-yard line.
Yo, did they take the function away where, like, if you're on a run play, you can use your right stick to flip the way your run's going without flipping the whole formation? You know what I'm talking about? You used to be able to flip your right stick left to right to flip the direction your run was going. Did they take that away? No. Okay, I guess it just doesn't work on certain formations. I was just trying to do it, and it would not work.
But it's going to take more than that to keep him from advancing the ball. Should be an entertaining battle anytime he tucks and runs over the second half of this contest.
We'll get this one underneath to Camaro. Now the Panthers going to use the first.
What are you pausing for, bro? So I just want $102.
What? Second half?
No, for parlay. As long as the Chiefs don't blow a 21-point lead.
Stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
The kick by Wentz is good. And they have regained the lead. So the defense able to force interception, and the offense working their way to field goal range and able to get 3 out of it.
Yeah, and give them credit for that. They took the ball, maneuvered it
I don't know, I ain't having
They
faith
couldn't
in
get
it.
exactly what they wanted, which was a touchdown. They did get 3 points out of it, so they paid off what the defense gave them. Both sides of
I don't understand why I can't win no jump ball with team. Like, every corner I try to throw it up to with him, they just out-jump him.
And with 10 seconds left, not really enough time to put something together.
Ready.
trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And that one goes incomplete. They tried something out of the bag of tricks, but it's incomplete and now second down. Young to throw it. Going for the deep ball.
And then he dropped it, bro. Come on.
And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout.
That's some good closing speed there defensively because that looked open for a minute. That's great work.
That didn't happen. Not from here. Not with Bryce's third down.
He'll try and do this himself. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. And that's going to be incomplete. And that'll do it for the end of the second quarter. This is the NFL, and it's on.
Yeah, I can't get tip picks. I had one that was perfect with a Dope away, and they did not let me catch it. He's got that takeoff ability on Camaro too, so as soon as that motherfucker hits the damn opening, that motherfucker takes off.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line. Getting set for the
next probably like 91, 92,
offense. And they've got the lead, CD. What do you expect from them in the second half?
Well, I like what they were able to do on the ground in the first half because they had a lot of success.
Way to knock it out, Travion.
I certainly think we'll see more of that. But I keep an eye on that defense, and I think the coaches up in the box will do the exact same thing. If they start to see one or two guys start to creep towards the line of scrimmage, that'll be licensed to take some shots downfield.
And he's across the 40 for the extra yards to the 43. 127 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon.
So much of the game today, we're looking for hybrid players, guys who can do a combination of jobs. And anyone who plays a strong safety position now more than ever is a hybrid type player. Half defensive back that covers passes and half linebacker that makes tackles. We just saw the linebacker make that play.
The Saints, first down. First and 10 at the 48-yard line.
Trying the left side with Camaro. A gain of 3, second down.
Give credit to the defense for stringing that play out, and they gave up no cutback angle. You know you're trying to dart through. No place for him to go. A nice job there, only giving up a 3-yard gain.
Here's a 2nd and 7. Now he's going to step up and run. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
For the Saints, first down.
Play action. Now Rattler. Chris Olave. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave. His 3rd touchdown of the game, number 9 on the season. And the Saints are able to win the advantage. Lutz with the extra point. And his guys will take a 10-point lead. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they finally get to him out near midfield, but he's all the way across the 45 to the 46. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They make their second half debut here. Things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other sides.
Bruh, come on.
For the 3rd time this game.
I want the Mario Davis to get that one.
And the Saints are going to have the football here at their own 18-yard line.
At their own 18-yard line.
They'll fake the give, and here's Rattler. Tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Joey Porter Jr. So they'll come up 1st and 10 now from the 33.
At the 33-yard line.
Out of the gun, here's the give to Hubbard. And he gets stopped up at the 31 after a gain of maybe a yard. They work now on 2nd and 9. Young is set to throw. And this one is incomplete. The turnover put them in great field position. They don't want to squander it with 3rd down coming up.
No, not at all. And you know what else you do? You make your defense mad.
Yeah.
They got you the football, gave you a great opportunity. You got to cash in and get some points.
Here we go, 7. Going red. 10 block. 7.
Looking to throw. Young. Throwing the out route incomplete. It's Hubbard. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. 13 yards, 1st down, Panthers. Inside 4 minutes to go, 3rd quarter.
At the 19-yard line.
They'll run out of the gun. It's Hubbard. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. 2nd down and 8. Young here, you can see changing the play.
Yellow. Set.
Here's 2nd and 8. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes it inside the 10 to the 8 before he's out of bounds. Young scrambling and able to pick up the first with his legs.
It was starting to become a game for him to forget with the interceptions, but that's a step in the right direction. Not only did he choose to run it instead, but he saw the field well and made a nice pickup to get a new set of downs.
6. Set. Right. 52 blue. Ready.
Now Young. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
This is real simple. When you're a 5-wide receiver formation, you don't have a lot of time to dilly-dally back there. You've got to get the ball out with some dispatch because a lot of the aggressive defensive teams in the league, they see 5 wide receiver sets, they're automatically bringing pressure.
Now, they brought the pressure. He held on to it a little too long. Winds up getting hit as he releases it. Here is Young. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Only able to pick up 2, and that leads us to 3rd and goal.
Green jack. Down.
Now here's Young. To the goal line, but it's incomplete.
And those two just haven't been in sync thus far. They've done a nice job against him, but still, with his talent, you would expect him to have more completions to him in this game.
And his kick here is good. And this is back down to a 7-point game. So the response to that touchdown on the other side to begin the 3rd quarter. Look, just 3 points, but still a response nonetheless.
You're exactly right about that because I think you needed to answer back with something, even though it's not 6. Just enough to send a message that says, hey, we're not going away.
A little juke. And a nifty return there all the way across the 40.
At some point, we're going to get it through our heads. Special teams, special teams, special teams. The spark that often wins games.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. They start the drive on the ground. Kamara. 137 yards rushing for him now as this sensational afternoon continues. From the 48-yard line, here's 2nd and 3.
At their 48-yard line.
Off the play fake, it's Rattler. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 51 yards. And the Saints are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. What's good on the extra point? And the lead now up to 14.
Panthers 31.
The ball upright on the tee, and the Saints kick team booms it away. And here comes a return from a few steps into the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time they got 3 points, but it was a chip shot field goal. And when you go to the sideline after a chip shot field goal, maybe the offense not too happy.
It's a balancing act, isn't it? Because you're exactly right. They're none too pleased that they didn't punch it in for 6 points. But we also have to remember they did put points on the board. 3 points is 3 points. And in this league, you take points when you can get them. Not easily done.
So in Saints territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 43. Young. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. It'll be intercepted.
I should have known that wasn't going to go in my favor.
It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. Looking to put a drive together.
The Saints take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
He'll start with a give to Kamara. And he's able to plow forward to about the 29, just shy of the 30. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1.
Brings up 2nd and a yard.
On play action, Rattler. And he's going to be intercepted a 3rd time. Picked off by Troy Anderson. Between last week and this week, that's now 8 interceptions. 5 a week ago, now 3 here.
He's so lucky that one of the defensive coordinators I played for, a man named Ken Donahue, is not there right now. Because he saw that happen during his coaching career, and he grabbed the quarterback in the midst of a streak like this and said, tell you what, son, why don't you throw it to the defensive guys, and let's see if our receivers can intercept it.
He's got to figure something out because the current formula's not working.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
Now Young. Toward the pylon, caught. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1. Catch number 44 of the year. It's a 1st down. Hubbard. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down.
I would think down 2 scores at this point in the 4th quarter, even with the loss there on 1st down, this has got to be 4-down territory. If you're the field goal kicker, your only purpose now is if you...
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. A great effort there. With touchdown number 2 in the game and now 11 on the year. And the Panthers are able to cut into this deficit here in the final minute of the 3rd. Extra point right down the middle. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. And they'll start this drive just across the 30. Pretty nice work on the return. Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. Still enjoying the lead here in the 3rd quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. Oh, it's a screen pass. That's complete. And brought down, but not before reaching the 45-yard line. First play of the drive going for 14 and a 1st down.
The Saints, 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 45-yard line.
Ready. 10 black, black swap. Hut.
They'll try the left side. Rhodes. Oh, that's just not fair. And now room to run. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
That's another Saints 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 29-yard line.
And as they come to the line, they will not be able to get off another play as time has run out on this 3rd quarter. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Here we go. Watch out now. 50. Ready.
Now Rattler. Short throw to Smith. And he'll take it in the end zone for the Saints touchdown. John Smith, 28 yards. And the Saints look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this 4th quarter.
And what a weapon he is at the tight end spot, because when they throw him the football downfield, They count on him getting additional yardage almost every time, and that's exactly what he did there. Caught that, ran with it, all the way to the end zone.
Lutz with the extra point. And the lead now up to 14. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you score.
And this is caught at the 20. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. A great play there. 65 yards. And the Panthers have made it a one-score game again here in the fourth. Point after, right down the middle. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this fourth quarter. Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Now a crease here as he's past the 30. And a pretty slick return there. Almost got it to the 45. Eventually they'll call him down at the 44.
Return that gets you to midfield is a great return. One first down, you're almost in field goal position.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Short throw to Smith. Pushing his way through. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. A catch and run there, good for 16 and a first.
This aggressive approach. Got the lead, fourth quarter, continuing to throw the football. Are you thinking about Super Bowl 51? Atlanta had the lead against New England, and they ended up giving it up.
I was going to say, don't say it, but you did say it.
I did, didn't I?
Yeah, anybody watching Atlanta?
What are you doing? This.
Along with our producer, Steve Ackles, our director, Artie Kempner, Joyo down on the controls, punching all the right buttons tonight. Never get to say the names of the people in our booth. Dave Bolton to your right.
Apologies. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
On the set.
At the Panthers' 38-yard line.
10 cycles. Ready.
To the air is Rattler. That's to the sideline and incomplete.
When you're in a one-score game in the second half, now's not the time to force the football to places where you shouldn't. And that's a smart decision to just get that one out of there.
Okay.
They'll need to get it to the 30 for a first. This is third down.
Set.
Up the middle they go. It's Rhodes. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
I think we're seeing the effect that runs like that are starting to have on this game. They're a little bit slower, that front seven, reacting to the football, almost like body blows in boxing, slowing them down, and they're really starting to take over in this game.
And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Really good coverage all over the field and took away his intended read and almost dared him to try for his guy out of the backfield. No surprise on that one. It doesn't connect.
He'll try again with the arm here on
Why would you?
John Smith, a beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game. And the Saints could be on their way to a 5-2 start as they add on to their lead. What's good on the extra point, and the lead now up to 14. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. From a couple yards deep, he'll bring it out of the end zone. And he probably wishes he would have sat on that one. Instead, he's only able to get this up beyond the 15-yard line. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. Charles, this offense, they've been on a roll. 2 drives ago, they scored. Remember, last drive was that one-play touchdown strike, so now they're looking to make it 3 for 3.
You know, I talked to a Hall of Famer one time about, hey, when you're on defense and these types of things are happening to you, what goes through your mind? And he told me at that point, it's not about schemes. It's not about what's called from the sideline. It's about players. Who's going to make a play, make a stand, and stop this offense from doing what they've been doing?
Fourth quarter, every drive so critical, and you figure may only get one more shot after this, so a touchdown's imperative on this drive.
It is, but you also have to think to yourself in play calling, don't hold anything back. Don't save it for the second touchdown. You got the first one for the second one to even matter.
To the right side, hauled in by McMillan. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. Good work after the catch. Gets him 15 and a first down.
Panthers, first down. A gain of 15. First down, Panthers.
To throw, Young.
Bruh, come on.
There's a 5th interception. Picked off by Lante Taylor. And the Saints are going to get the football here at their own 23. I think you and I were a little surprised back earlier in the game when he threw his 2nd interception. I mean, who would have thought a quarterback of his caliber picked now 5 times?
It's beyond stunning to me because we're used to that with maybe a quarterback with less experience or less talent. But a quarterback of his caliber, I can't believe what we've just seen.
Absolutely. If you would have told me this coming into the ball game, I would have said never, not in a million years. But here we go. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. 12 yards there, good for a Saints first down.
At the 46-yard line.
Here we go. You're ready.
They'll keep it on the ground. Rhodes.
Got that draw is a fucking
That good for 22 and a first down.
First and 10 at the 32-yard line.
Right.
They'll go play action here with Rattler. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. He'll get just a yard on the scramble with 2nd down.
I'm not quite sure what he thought he saw there, but the reality was certainly a much different picture than what he anticipated. And give credit to the defense. They were down on the flash when he broke out of there, and they forced him out with almost nothing to show for his efforts.
Check striker. Check cut.
Rattler wants to throw it. Now he'll tuck this and run. Finds his man. That's Olave on the crossing route. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Chris Olave, 30 yards. And the Saints tack on another score as they have dominated this fourth quarter. Lutz with the extra point. And the lead down to 3 touchdowns at 21.
Kick the ball
That is the
sometime today.
kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, that's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points and there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
Now he's going to step up and run. Now he'll let it go on the run. Deep left side. This is caught inside the 15. A big play there for Carolina. 49 yards.
Well, this game has certainly had no shortage of offense. Both teams have been revved up from the start. And here's yet another big play. Boy, both defenses have just got to be dragging out there because they've been run ragged throughout.
Red 38. Set.
Young working out of the gun.
Okay, bro.
It's incomplete. We've talked about it, CD, but it bears repeating. They are struggling to throw the football. All the interceptions and more incompletions. It just doesn't look like things are in sync out there.
I would agree with that, and it's not a good day when you feel like an incomplete pass is almost a win for you because it wasn't intercepted.
Bro, come on. Like,
They want to catch the ball, but they also
why
want
are
to
you
make sure
doing DBs instead of playing every damn
At this
game?
point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them.
Touchdown, Panthers. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers have got it back to a 2-score game here in the fourth. The fourth quarter touchdown there, back to a 2-score game, but time is not their ally.
No, it's not, partner. They still have a pulse, but it's probably a little weak right now. A lot of things have to go right in these final 2 minutes plus for them. I think they have to be thinking onside kick here, and we know how difficult those are to recover.
Well, Bryce and that Panthers offense, they're going to stay out there and go for 2. The Young's going to throw for this. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And they're going to get the 2-point conversion, caught in the end zone, and that cuts the lead a bit further. So they go with a pass there on the 2-point try and able to convert it, Charles.
And a good job by the offense figuring out their 2-point play and using it well. It's interesting how people are using the strategy nowadays, though, isn't it?
It really is, and I don't know how much that particular play factored in, but with the PAT moving back in 15-16, that kind of changed things, didn't it?
It's really a part of everyone's strategy now. When I talk with coaches and when we sit with them, they always talk about they actually have 2-point periods in practice now, something they never really did before.
Getting set for their next drive, the New Orleans offense. And that last touchdown drive they had very balanced. How key is that balance?
It's huge because most of the time when we talk about balance is run, pass, almost 50-50. But most of the times when you talk to offensive coaches, they say balance is we do what we want when we want to. And that means that they're ahead of the defense, keeping them on their heels.
Well, they imposed their will on that last drive. And seeing nowhere to throw, he chucks this one away from home. Incomplete. Now it's third down.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here on third down to get their momentum going again.
Here we go. Blue striker. 45. White. Set.
Throwing is Rattler. A quick throw there is incomplete.
I think it's safe to say that he's made some questionable decisions out there so far. Forcing throws into tight coverage. He's already been picked off in this game. Fourth down now, but he was fortunate on that one. Not to have another turnover on his ledger.
And with things looking pretty good on the scoreboard, they're going to keep the offense out there and go for it here on fourth.
32. Red. Yellow. Smash. Red. Ready.
Here's Rattler. Trying to lay one up deep. That's caught at the 25. And he'll take it into the end zone for the Saints touchdown.
I didn't realize it.
76 yards. And the Saints have pretty well put it away here in the fourth quarter. And now it falls incomplete. So the 2-point conversion no good.
Saints 72, Panthers 53.
The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And this will be returned from deep in the end zone. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20. Down under 2 minutes to go in this football game. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. But probably not much that they can do at this point, CD. Down 3 scores late in the fourth quarter. This is going to be a little too much to overcome, you would think.
Yeah, they'll go down swinging, but in the end, I think we saw the writing on the wall a while back because one team was clearly better than the other in this one. And I didn't quite reach blowout status. We knew we was going to win this one well before we got to this stage.
Second down.
And they need to work to at least get some of this yardage back after the sack. 2nd and 19. They go play action. Young. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Through the middle of the field. And he will take it across for a Panthers touchdown. A big play there. With now 2 fourth-quarter touchdowns. And the Panthers are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. And now they'll empty the backfield here as they elect to go for 2.
The Panthers.
Young to throw.
The 2-point conversion.
On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And unable to connect. They don't get the 2-point
What?
conversion here.
Come on, bro.
Panthers 59. Ryan Fitzgerald to kick off for Carolina.
Following the touchdown, this is Fitzgerald now to send this one away. Gets around him. And they will wrangle him down a couple yards shy of the
28-yard line.
The Saints offense on the field ready to get their drive started. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much. Well, trailing here in the fourth quarter, and that personal foul, that only adds to the hole that they're currently standing in.
Yeah, absolutely a bad job of just losing your cool and letting your anger take over. Mistakes like that, not going to help you.
And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Gosh, you add up last week and this week now, that's 9 interceptions in this 2-game stretch, and we're not done here.
It's almost like the game in their eyes. Or maybe, partner, is the confidence level in him so high that they believe he'll get out of it and make plays for them to win a game.
Well, they said they believe in him. That's being tested right here. And they do get him down, but not before he's able to slip it inside the 5-yard line.
It's a gain of 30.
Here we go. First and goal.
First and goal.
Now Young going to move him around.
Double 38. Slide through. Hut.
Back to throw here. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's going to go down just outside of the 5 through the 6-yard line. Second and goal from the 6 this time.
2 yards. It's second down and goal.
Young. And this is caught now for a late touchdown. So hold everything here. This one's not over yet. Okay, game on. Don't go anywhere yet. You got a 1-score game now.
Ryan Fitzgerald.
Probably going to rely on the onside kick coming up.
Yeah, they have to. It's not a high percentage play, but it's better than not having a chance at all. And that's when you put your leapers and your flyers on one side, get that high hop, and hope that one of the guys can come up with it.
On the other side, get that hands team ready.
No doubt about it.
66.
35 seconds to play. Everything will come down here to this onside kick. And this is going to be recovered by the hands team. And that should just about put a capper on this one.
Yeah, come
He's
on.
across for the touchdown. And the final minute, that should just about seal it. Now a 2-point conversion attempt forthcoming.
The Saints will line up.
They'll try and throw for it. And he's got it. So the 2-point conversion is good, and they add on to their fourth-quarter lead. And, of course, on the 2-point try, had the option to run or pass. They pass it there, and it works.
Felt pretty straightforward, didn't it? An open receiver, ball's put on him, 2 points for them.
So now the other return teams out there as they'll try to duplicate what they just saw. And they will not get a chance to return this one. It's through the back of the end zone for a touchback.
Panthers take over first
They'll come up 1st and 10 here. Here's Young. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted, and that should do it. Picked up by Justin Reed. And the Saints will take over here just shy of the 30. Well, it wasn't always pretty, but the interception there, that means that they should get out of here with a victory.
Yeah, this is not a game that they're going to preserve for posterity on defense, but they did finish it off, didn't they? They did make the winning play to close things out. They'll take that one and head to the locker room.
Give him 5 on the carry there, and it'll be 2nd down.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and 5 at the 34-yard line.
That one looks like he'll throw here. This is Smith with the ground. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this one ends, and understandably so. Not only did they get the win, but boy, their offense was on fire in this ball game.
And partner, I have no idea with the top